The Hunters ROTC guerrillas weren't supposed to be a fighting force. They were literally a bunch of college kids who woke up one day and decided, yeah, we're starting our own private army. Classes? Cancelled. Exams? Irrelevant. The Japanese occupation of the Philippines? Now that was a group project they refused to fail. These kids formed the Hunters because the Japanese disbanded the ROTC program. And instead of taking the hint and going home like normal people, they grabbed whatever weapons they could find, rifles, pistols, homemade explosives, sharpened farming tools, and marched straight into the jungle like it was their new dorm. From there, it got unhinged fast. They started with ambushes so scrappy and chaotic that the enemy legitimately thought there was a fully organized resistance army hiding in the mountains. Nope. Just teenagers with more heart than sense. They attacked convoys, raided supply depots, and dipped back into the trees before anyone could process what just happened. Then came the jailbreaks. The Hunters figured out how to break into guarded facilities while barely having enough money for rice. They'd sneak in, cut prisoners loose, grab weapons, and vanish again, like discount ninjas powered solely by adrenaline and bad cafeteria food. But their magnum opus, the supply raids on Los Baños, these weren't just hit-and-run operations. These were tactical grocery shopping sprees with live ammunition. They would rob Japanese warehouses, steal uniforms, infiltrate camps, and then deliver the supplies to civilians and other guerrilla groups like some apocalyptic DoorDash. At their peak, they had thousands of members, former students, farmers, shopkeepers, drivers, a whole cross-section of society unified under the leadership of the most determined ROTC dropouts in Pacific history. And somehow, against every logical prediction, they became one of the most effective guerrilla forces of the entire war. By the time the US returned to the Philippines, the Hunters had captured weapons depots, led coordinated attacks across multiple provinces, gathered intel so good MacArthur himself took notes, and helped liberate entire towns with tactics that looked less like military strategy and more like creative problem solving under extreme pressure. The Hunters ROTC weren't the biggest army, they weren't the best equipped, they weren't even old enough to rent a car. But when the Philippines needed a resistance force, they stepped out of the classroom into the mountains and rewrote the definition of student organization.